I'm with Anarchy Entertainment. I'm one of the co-producers of the Zakariyus the Role Model show. I just wanted to jump on this live, kind of do a channel check, make sure everything is working as it should. And I could tell you a little bit about the cartoon, the What's Up With It Africa, the cartoon show. That's what's on this channel. Kind of where it came from, why it's important, what makes it significant. So this show, this Zakariyus the Role Model show, it's to my knowledge, it's the very first African kids superhero cartoon. Okay, so it's really cool because it's one of a kind. It's funny. It's got original characters, and yeah, it's something like something that you're not going to find anywhere. We got a chance. It was broadcast on television, so it was on DSTV. It played in Nigeria, played on OGTV, and then also played in Liberia. So we got a chance to have it there. So I think it's really important that, you know, young people are able to kind of come out and express themselves and really show how they express themselves in this industry. What I like so much about today's entertainment industry is that you don't have a gatekeeper. So you just have to do. You don't have to be someone that goes out there and they're like, yeah, you know, I think I can do this. I want to be this, or I want to do that. You just go out there and do it and let the audience, you know, you build an audience and they'll kind of decide it, you know. So that's what's really special about, and what I like the most about this day and age. You know, me growing up, you know, in the 80s and 90s, man, you could first, like, the information really wasn't abundant if you wanted to do something like this. Then also, like, you'd have to know this person or know that person, or hell, even the auditions for certain things, people don't even know about them. Like, it's only spread to certain areas, and you have to maybe know, you know, talent scouts or producers or things like that. So it's really cool that somebody could just come up with an idea and execute it and make it happen. You know, that's what's so exciting about nowadays, you know, in comparison to how things work. So yeah, those that are watching this show, I'm really glad that you guys are watching it. I hope you're enjoying it. I know it's broadcasting. It's really a lot of the humor and the characters are really kind of based on, you know, American humor. So I noticed in terms of audience, there's a lot from, like, different places, you know, like I saw I think like Egypt and Algeria, Turkey, different places like that. So it may be kind of difficult to understand, but that's you know, really kind of explaining the culture, at least the Black American culture in the States. Yeah, but it's that's the Zakariyus the Role Model show. Yeah, it's about a superhero. We got different characters, so you can understand it. Keisha's kind of like the goody two-shoe on the show, mama's girl. You have Lavokiante, He's kind of a troublemaker, but always has a bright idea. You know, he's kind of like a Bart Simpson or like a Eric Cartman or something like that if you follow The Simpsons or if you follow South Park. You also have Dehydrated. So that's kind of like an ongoing joke. You know, like if you watch South Park, you know, Kenny always dies on the show. That's kind of like Dehydrated. Dehydrated like never gets to have a drink. So that's kind of like an ongoing punchline. His character also stutters. So beyond that, we have Steve. Steve is the cousin on the show. You know, he starts off, he's kind of like a bully. And then you have Zakariyus. So the Zakariyus, the superhero character role, he's about giving good advice, but his advice is a little bit extreme. You know, that's kind of the joke behind that is when you look at you know, some people like in the States that are like Afrocentric, you find that sometimes their message is kind of a good message, but it kind of comes across a little bit extreme. So it's kind of poking fun, a little satire, kind of making fun at that. Like, you want to give kids good advice, but it's always, you know, to the extreme. So that's kind of the joke. So there's a lot of, you know, kind of underlying humor in this cartoon, and really ones that you really haven't seen in a cartoon before. That's what makes it so creative. But yeah, that's the Zakariyus the Role Model show. It was a lot of fun doing the show. Yeah. And so it was just a good journey, and you know, the different people that we got to help us, maybe do some voiceovers or maybe doing some edits or some sound things here and there. Grateful for everyone that had a chance to be a part of this project, and I hope that you guys can check it out. All right, so I guess I'll stop here, and yeah, I'll be doing another walk later on. All right. Make sure to like it. If you come across this video and you're not liking and subscribing, go ahead and do that. They really help out my channel, or our channel, I'd say. It's Zakariyus' channel. All right, so I will, yeah, talk to you later.